Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. I hope you're absolutely fantastic. I just want to grab the details of today's alignments. Before I do that, I just want to change the time to 9:30 in New York. See if there's any moves over there. This is just a fun continuation to see whether or not we can get the up and down based on the planetary alignments according to Ganzilla. It's kind of loosely done. I haven't gone too deep into the details just yet. It's just kind of a fun thing to do whilst we have a look at the market update. So on the price for Bitcoin, according to Ganzilla, should it be up or down around the New York open bell? Alright, so let's just go and process that in the meantime. Whilst I get into the market update, I'm going to allow that to process. Alright, so not much to report, unfortunately. We've got... Well, when I say unfortunately, I don't really mean it, because this is just a continuation from what I put out last Friday. So it's almost been a week, and said it was going to go down. It's really tested us and bobbed along this resistance line, which it sucks. I hate it because of something called drawdown. And when you've got an FTMO account or a prop firm account, if it goes too deep against the direction you said it was going to go to, then the system picks up the drawdown, so the points again. So the loss is seen as loss instead of normal trading, where what matters is either the stop loss or the liquidation threshold. But with FTMO, like, all of it's recorded. So I don't necessarily like to be in positions that could perhaps grow up and then drop down, especially when I've got larger positions in play. And for that reason, it's been frustrating for me as well. But I have opened up a short and just waiting for the continuation of, the forecast we gave last week to unravel there. 512 thankfully has got a bit of shape and agrees. This irritating part here caught me off guard because it was heading up, and my concern is that because of where it is in the cycle, it was going to climb towards somewhere towards the typical place it goes to, which is the middle of the cycle usually. But thankfully it stopped and turned around, is now heading into this direction. Down to the 128. It's just more of that again. Finally I can take this away. It's just I don't like markets that are too obviously too messy, but too incoherent, disjointed, in a disagreement. Like, I don't like markets that are pushing down and up and like at the same time. When it works with the dominant trend direction, that's awesome. When it doesn't, it sucks. You gotta wait, and it's not fun. So what I'm gonna do is just move that up there just to bring us a little bit of clarity. So adjust it on your chart if you feel that's the right thing to do. Or if you got a better forecast than I do, then that's awesome. Let's just block out where that's not gonna go, and that. So basically anywhere down here. Yeah, towards 100,000. I said last week that it was going to go down to 99,000 by tomorrow, close the business. It's really taking its time to get there. Should it do that? But if it doesn't happen tomorrow, then I think Monday is when or Tuesday next week is when we will see the continuation. And that, of course, is based on this forecast I put out a week ago to say that it was going to go down to those thresholds. I have an optimistic target of 96,000, so that'll be great. I'll take target one if that's all that's given to us, but ideally I would like it to go down there. But that's just me being optimistic. Yeah. In terms of the Astro trading, let's see what it's got to say. So, update and prediction for Open Bell suggested likely to go down. Hey, there we go. With potential volatility, which definitely did come back. So we're at the Sun Moon opposition, which is bearish. Would that make sense? Yeah, because Sun and Moon should I get on? I guess I'm just messing around there. Okay, so Mercury, Jupiter conjunction, so that's not serious. Not strong directional push, as I made mention to. Yeah, I'm so just stoked when I get things right, because I haven't really done astro trading for years. Mars is doing what? Squares Mercury and Jupiter. Conflict and impulsive selling pressure. Okay, yeah, so we did see that actually heading down. That's my demo account that I've been practicing my AI stuff with. That's the database that I'm working with. Where is this thing? All right. So, the open bell was about 3 hours ago, so it's pretty on point today. Yesterday, not such good results. I said I was going to go up and didn't. Maybe I didn't take into consideration the dominant trend direction on the 2048. But today it was pretty on point. And it's nice that it gave us some good reasoning behind it. Because everything, yeah, it adds up here. Okay, so Saturn-Neptune conjunction. Yeah, amplifying choppiness. Saturn's not a very fun planet, to put it that way. Then Pluto is, yeah, offering some support, but not enough. Yeah, and then the conclusion just says that likely to go down, and it did. So this is quite valuable for markets such as the Dow Jones, S&P 500. You can change time zones, have it work with the DAX, any chart around the world. Obviously, it's just an idea, and it's like being stress tested to see if there's validity to it. But it should, if it should be the case, then obviously sometime when I've got resources and time availability, I think I would go through the Ganzilla and do like an API connection to AI. So look at the price action and then marry it to every movement that happens on the Ganzilla, and then build a model that way, and have an additional AI model advisor to give us that extra little bit of insight should it come to it. I think the beauty of where I am right now is that my passion these days is the AI models. Like, I'm really good at them. What's difficult for me is all of the more boring stuff. Like this kind of stuff is like begging my clothes as begging my kids to put their clothes on. Just put on your damn socks, or whatever the case is. Just like it needs to be done, but it's such dredge work. And man, it's kind of tough to remain motivated when it comes to the platform stuff. But when I see how it can integrate, support, enhance, and amplify the talent of AI models, it makes it all worthwhile. And I'm looking to make like a super platform that's not a traditional one. It's not trying to compete against TradingView or anything like that. It's going to be super specialized to the AI models that are being developed, including the customization to something like a Ganzilla model that can be an auxiliary input. So yeah, that's pretty much my 2025 as it stands. And it's like a chicken and egg situation where the chicken is the AI models, the platform, and then the eggs are the AI models. And it's just like, where do I put my time? Do I continue to refine the eggs, or do I continue to refine and improve on the platform? And the answer eventually came down to having to focus on the platform, because the stronger the platform becomes, the more insightful the more muscle, the more access the AI models have. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on and what I'm going to continue to work on. If you're interested in either crypto or in AI models and you want to be a part of this major wealth transition into the new kind of era of where solid investments are going to pay off, I recommend getting involved with this now. And if you want to perhaps get into it from like I've got 3 years experience now. I'm one of the pioneers of this space. So if you are interested to start conversations with me, please do so, because there's a lot of uncertainty of what's going to happen in the future with certain industries. A lot of people are losing their jobs, things are transitioning. There's going to be robotics and humanoid stuff, and there's a bunch of shift in the labor force. But the one thing that is bankable is AI and crypto. Both of those are going to boom, and I'm a early, not adopter, a pioneer of this space. I've already kind of learned my lessons. What guys are still going to learn and eventually kind of get up to speed with, like, that's all the basics and novice stuff is behind me. Like, I'm straight up hardcore advanced in this stuff now. So if you're interested in putting money into something that is said to grow by the top investors on the planet, then please reach out. Let's have a conversation. I'd like to empower others along my journey, as ultimately what I'm doing all of this for is freedom. So it's financial freedom, dissolving the obligation system, and having the AIs work the markets on our behalf so we can go out and do stuff that matters instead of sitting behind obligation styled agendas and calendars and all the stuff we don't want. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'm in a short position. See the prices continue to push on down there, which is quite strange because it doesn't seem to be the case with the Bitcoin. Yeah. Oh, there's that candle. I've got a slight delay with the platform I'm using on purpose because I don't like that reactive behavior, because it just generates a whole bunch of unnecessary attention drain. So I'd rather have it aggregated and then provided just after, like, kind of one lagged candle behind, so there isn't that reaction, and we're more focused about the structure of the markets rather than what's happening in real time that you have no control over. Is there anything else? I think that's it for now. Have a great day further, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow.